Chapter 23, verses 13 through 14. Continuing, probably, on wisdom sayings that Solomon had collected. It says, do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod and save them from death. So even as we read this, remember the whole of Proverbs is about loving concern for a son. Solomon writes this entire book for his son, out of love. So this is talking about discipline motivated by love, not anger. And the middle phrase there is not saying to punish them within an inch of their life. That's not what it's saying, right? But it's probably hyperbole, like when you tell them, eat your vegetables. They're not going to kill you, right? And so he's saying, don't spare the rod. It's not going to kill them. Okay? Discipline your children. Direct them in the right path. Show them the way they should go. Make sure they understand this is serious stuff. And then verses 15 and 16. It says, my son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad indeed. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. And what a great follow-up to what we just read. Okay? Obviously, this whole thing is motivated by a dad who loves his son. Verse 17 and 18. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Don't envy sinners. What does that mean? Don't say, I wish I was that. I wish I had that. I wish I'd experienced that. Don't do that. Instead, it says, always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. Instead, desire that you have a constant reverence for God. And when we do, we can be assured of our future hope. Chapter 23, verses 19 through 21. It says, listen, my son, and be wise, and set your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. Just kind of scan through those verses again. What to you is the most important part of those verses? If you do that, right? If you listen and set your heart on the right path, you're not going to join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat. So you'll protect yourself from poverty and drowsiness, which leads to poverty.